Okay, I grabbed the starter. Look at that dried up mess. I grabbed that out of my refrigerator. It's been in there since February 7th of 2024. I just had it as reserve just in case rainy day or whatever, but or if something happened, but it dried up. Okay, no signs of mold, nothing like that. It doesn't, I mean, it smells like a starter, but it smells a little bit, it's sour. It is sour. It looks like looks as though the hooch just kind of dried up in there with it. Anyway, I'm going to try to feed it. I'm going to see what happens. So, it is. I just fed some starter out of a big container that I had of reserve. Discard. I call it reserve. Whoops. Anyway, and it mixed up pretty good. I don't know if this made a difference in it soaking up the liquid, but I believe it was whole wheat flour. This was King Arthur whole wheat that I used, and I don't even know why I was using all that whole wheat at the time, because now I just use bread flour. Okay, so I'm going to go in with 60 grams of water, because that's 60 grams of starter there. Super dry starter. I'm trying to get this incorporated. This may take a second, y'all. Look at that big clump. Whoop, whoop. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Anyway. Starting to dissolve a little bit. Okay. It's breaking apart. Okay. It's getting there. Have y'all seen some of the videos with people with their hooch on their starter and they just stir it in? I had this big container and it was filled to hooch to probably about right there. Anyway, it was black. It was really, really dark hooch. It's been in there for a year. Over a year. But anyway, I've been watching a few videos of people messing, bringing their starter back that's got a bunch of hooch on it and everything. I think a few people, it was discard as well for them. This was actually just starter that I put in this container. I just decided to, it was active when I put it in the refrigerator. Like I said, it sat there for a year. I did not do anything to it. I didn't touch it. Okay, I've got it incorporated. Yes, this was definitely a whole wheat flour. Because you can just, I don't know if I can even show you. Okay. It's going to be too dark, I think. It's just really... I can't really show you what it looks like. I'm sorry. But, anyway, this was definitely whole wheat flour. You can see it's not as smooth and it's kind of got grains in it and stuff like that. But anyway, okay. So there's my 60 grams of water. I've got it pretty well incorporated there with my starter. That dried up starter. Okay, I'm going to put 60 grams of just bread flour in this now. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. I'm just doing a 1:1 ratio this time, just to kind of get it going a little bit. And we're going to see what it looks like tomorrow. Because it's getting late in the evening. I got to work tomorrow. So, it's sour. Whew. Definitely going to have to let this do its thing, and then I'll feed it again in the morning and see what happens. Got a bunch of baking to do. Whew. A lot of baking to do this weekend. So I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to get up in the morning, get my starter out of the refrigerator, the one that I do normally use. These are going to stay on the counter. I think I'm just going to let them stay out and do their thing. Kind of, there it is. Let me show you. This, and I like this consistency. That really thick, like, brownie batter consistency. I even like a super thick pancake batter. Anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to feed my starter in the morning, my one that's in the refrigerator that I use like weekly. And I've got a ton of bread to bake this weekend. I'm going to let you all, I'm going to take pictures of this after, or in the morning, and show y'all what it does tonight. And I'll give you an update on how it smells, what it looks like. And I'm going to try to bake a loaf with it. I think I may feed it a few times, though. It was pretty dry. All right. Y'all have a good evening.